Well, it's no secret the big game is this weekend. But hey, the Super Bowl might be the only football game that you watch ever. So here to break things down for us and help you out when you're tuning in to the television, sports broadcaster John Rook. Welcome back, John.
Michaela, it's always good to be with you. I hope that it's not the only game people watch, but I understand if it is because it's a sort of a ritualistic thing in this country, isn't it?
It certainly is. And like we said, some of these questions that I'm going to ask, if you are a diehard football fan and you've really followed the game, they might seem a bit obvious, but there are always those folks in the room that are saying, what's going on again? Why is it taking this many attempts or tries? Or why the turnover? So we're going to help them out.
Okay.
First and foremost, let's just talk about what is happening on Sunday. It is the Super Bowl. When, where, and who is playing?
Well, obviously, when I believe the kickoff will be sometime after 6 p.m. Eastern time, so 6:20-ish, somewhere around there. And you know what? I don't even know to this stage what kind of pregame stuff they're really doing. They are allowing fans in the stadium. It's taking place at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. They're allowing, I believe, up to 22,000 fans. First time that one of the teams is playing in their home stadium.
Okay.
Tampa is the NFC champion with obviously a former Patriot quarterback Tom Brady at the controls. And they're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, who are the defending Super Bowl champions, won the AFC again this year. So that's a little bit of the intrigue in this game is you got old school Tom Brady, who's 43 years old, mind you, which has really never been done before in the history of the NFL. To have somebody his age playing at that caliber against new school Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, so let's break down the game now. Obviously, they're going to be taking to the field. How many players are actually on the field at once? Because we see a lot of guys on the sidelines there.
Well, you have 22 at any given time. So 11 on a side. So you got 11 on offense, 11 on defense, and then each team is allowed to have 53-man rosters active for the game, but only up to, I believe, 46 can be suited up. So if you have 11 on the field, do the math, it's probably between 30 and 40 that are probably on the sidelines, either in their full equipment or in their uniform, so to speak. And of course, when one team is on offense, the other team's on defense, and the other teams come off, 11 more will go on the field because you have 11 on offense, 11 on defense. And when you're kicking the football, punting it, kicking a field goal, doing an extra point, also 11 on the field at any given time.
Okay, so good to know. And like we said, there's that rotation because people have their specialties. Maybe they're an offensive player or a defensive player. What is the object of the game? I mean, obviously, I know we want to score as many points, but to get to a touchdown, you're making this effort down the field, and then there's all these numbers. It's like 1st and 10, 2nd and 2. What does that mean?
If you're watching the game from a casual point of view, which I know a lot of people do at this time, the one thing you need to be concerned with is, in my opinion, in this game is time of possession, which means how long a team is holding on to the ball. You continue to hold on the ball if you keep, as coaches have said in the past, matriculating down the field, boys, matriculating down the field, which means holding on to the ball, which means you're getting first downs. You have 4 downs in theory to gain 10 yards, to move it at least 10 yards.
And a down is like a try. You're having four attempts.
That's a play. That's a play. So first down and 10 means you got 10 yards to go until you earn another first down, and you can keep the drive alive, okay? If you make more than 10 yards in that first play, that's great. It's an automatic first down, and you're ready to roll. But let's say you only make 3 yards in that first one. Then it becomes 2nd down and 7. So you got 7 more yards to go before you can renew the down over again. So if you don't make it on the second try, then it becomes 3rd down. Now, let's say you make only 2 yards there. It's 3rd down and 5. You still got 5 yards to go before you can renew the set of downs and keep the ball. If you don't make that 5 yards, then on 4th down, you can do one of 2 things. You can either punt the ball away, because if you're deep on your end of the field, if you miss the try, you'd give the football to the other team close to your end zone. And why would you do that? You don't want to make it easy for the other team to score, right? So you'd probably punt the football. So you'd bring on a whole new 11, member team, right, onto the team called special teams. And you're going to have a kicker that's going to punt it away down the field. And you have a returner that can try to return it back up as far on the field as he possibly can. And your defense, your special teams on defense, would try to tackle him and keep them further in their end of the field. That's how it works.
You're trying to make it harder on them because those 4 tries, you want them to fail in those 4 tries, so that way your team then gets the ball back and gets a chance.
So you'll hear a lot of terminology on TV from the announcers that say, you know, hey, you know, you've got an opportunity here to get them off the field. Yeah, if you stop them within those 4 downs, you're getting a team off the field. Correct.
Right, because then it's your turn.
Right.
And your turn to score. And quickly before we let you go, there are many different ways to rack up points. Could you remind us of what each is worth? Because we have a touchdown, extra points, which can kind of go two ways, field goals, and something called a safety. So
yeah, touchdown is 6 points, right? Cross the end zone, cross the end line at 6 points. Extra point that you can tack on to that would make it a 7-point try. If by some chance you're further behind than 7, a team could opt to go for a 2-point conversion. But you don't kick that. You put the football at the 3-yard line, and you either have to run it in or pass it in. So you could make 8 points on a touchdown with a 2-point conversion try. Then a field goal is worth 3 points. So if you're short of the end zone, but you want to try to kick it through the goalposts, no matter how far away you are from the end zone, you could try a field goal worth 3. And then the safety, as you mentioned, that's rare. Safety hasn't been scored, I think, but once or twice in Super Bowl history. And this is Super Bowl 54, right? So it doesn't happen often. So if you get a safety, oh my goodness, that's probably a big, you know, side option bet that you'll probably hear a lot of, you know, during the course of the week. But that's worth 2 points as well.
All right. Well, you have explained so much, John. I feel like we definitely have at least a better grasp on the game. So if we're straying away from the food table and we still happen to look over at the TV, we know what's going on.
Listen, the food table is where it's at. I got to tell you. I mean, that's where I'm at. Hey, I'm watching the game. That's great. But listen, if I can't get me some food and, you know, some drink during the game and enjoy it that way, then it's just not worth it.
Hey, I think we need a full snack breakdown as our next segment. Maybe we'll discuss that.
I'm up for that.
Okay, a strategy of how to dip the chip and what goes with what. All right, John, thanks so much for being such a good sport.
It's my pleasure, Michaela. Good to be with you.